Let us throw some more light on linking verbs. A linking verb joins a subject with its complement. The complement is either a noun or an adjective. A linking verb does not take an object, very important. A linking verb expresses state. Linking verbs are also called copulative or copulas. This is just an additional information. You need not cram it because it's hardly used anywhere in grammar section. Linking verbs are often forms of the verb to be. Is, am, are, was, were, being. We have gone through this. And sometimes verbs related to the senses. Look, sound, smell, feel, taste. And sometimes verbs that somehow reflect a state of being. Appear, seem, become, grow, turn, prove, remain, etc. For example, he remains calm. So remains here is behaving as a linking verb. Let's see a few more examples. Salesman. So here is the linking verb, the to be form. So salesman, the complement is the noun. My wife is beautiful. He became angry. It sounds strange. So you see, first two belong to this category and the next two belong to. You need to note one more thing. The verbs became and seem are true linking verbs. They act as linking verbs. They always act as linking verbs, in fact. Whereas the to be forms can act as linking verbs or helping verbs. The remaining linking verbs listed above sometimes act as linking verbs and sometimes as action verbs. Since what follows the linking verb is either a noun complement or an adjective complement, we should avoid using the linking verb in the continuous form actually. Sometimes it becomes very ridiculous in meaning. At times it actually changes the meaning drastically. For example, she is pretty. It's fine. She looks pretty. She is looking pretty. Here, this is correct, but this is incorrect. And we should avoid using these kind of phrases. I'll come back to this concept in detail when we are discussing verbs, the chapter verbs. Okay, how do we find out if this particular verb is a linking verb or not? In order to find out if a verb is a linking verb or not, we have a small test which is called the to be test. To be test. Here what we need to do is to substitute the suspected verb by a be form of the verb. You know the be form of the verb is am, are. If the sentence still makes sense, the suspected verb is a linking verb. Let's see. Let's put this test into action. I feel nervous. We are replacing feel with am. So I am nervous. It makes sense. Hence feel is a linking verb. I feel pain from the injury. In this case, feel is not behaving as a linking verb. Why it is not behaving as a linking verb? Let's see. When we are replacing feel with am, we get a sentence I am pain from the injury. Does it make sense? No, not at all. It's totally nonsensical. So feel here is not behaving as a linking verb. It is behaving as an action verb. So hope you got my point. Let's see a couple more examples. Ritu tasted the food. Here it is an action verb. It is not a linking verb. The food tasted good. So if you replace this with is, it says the food is good. So here it is acting as a linking verb. In the previous one, if you say Ritu tasted the food, Ritu is the food. So that is nonsensical. So it cannot be linking verb. Let's see the concept of linking verb. What we do is that we write it in this fashion. It smells badly. Is this sentence correct? This is wrong because badly is an adverb and smells is a linking verb. So badly cannot be the correct sentence. It has to be it smells bad because smells is the linking verb and bad is the adjective here. I hope you got my point. Similarly, in the next sentence, this rose smells sweet. We can use the test also here, to be test. This rose is sweet. So that makes sense. So it is a linking verb. I feel sad. Replace it with am, was. You get a sensible sentence. I feel sad. I am sad. I was sad. So feel is the linking verb here. Hope you got my point. How to find out if a verb is a linking verb or not. Let's analyze a few more examples with respect to linking verbs and complements. He is feeling well. What can we tell about feeling? Is it a linking verb? Let's see this. Let me tell you, whenever we have a helping verb and a main verb, together they are called complete verb. So what we can do here is take this entire complete verb, put it to be test. We replace is feeling with the to be form. He is well. He is well. So well, that makes sense. That means that feeling here is the linking verb and is the helping verb. Let's move on to the next sentence. Liberals became indistinguishable from conservatives on the issue. Here became, as mentioned earlier, is always a linking verb, and indistinguishable is the adjective. In the next sentence, the book could be his. Here could is the helping verb and be is the linking verb. Note that a linking verb also connects a subject with a pronoun. In the next sentence we have Harish was the only physician available at that time. So was is the linking verb, the be form of the verb which is acting as the main verb, hence called linking verb, and physician is the noun. Remember the rule which we had discussed? Anything coming before the noun can be ignored. Basically an adjective coming before the noun can be ignored. Let's tweak this sentence little bit. If we add two more words, for example, let me write it down. Who was? Harish was the only physician who was available at that time. In this case, what are the linking verbs and what are the complements? Here the linking verbs are again was and was. What are the complements? Physician and available. They both are complements, where physician is a noun and available is the adjective. The dog acted sick after the doctor checked him over. So acted is the linking verb. We can test it. The dog is sick. So sick is the adjective here. In the next sentence, Emma's eyes grew lively as she listened to the sonata. So again, grew is a linking verb. So I hope you understood the to be test and how you can put this test to action and find out if a particular verb is the linking verb or not. So you can go through other aspects of verbs in other videos. Thank you very much.